it? It doesn't seem to be on any of these stations.
Keep looking.
Oh, you're going too slow. Let me take the wheel.
It's too fast. How could you even tell what's on?
I can tell.
There it is. Go back.
Back.
Too late. I'm in the 40s. Gotta go around the horn. It's faster.
As Lewis Hall became the youngest Newcastle United star to play for England since 1904, the international break is about to massively transform Newcastle United's season. From revealing Sandro Tonali's perfect position nobody had been noticing, to the exciting Anthony Gordon development, to Emil Kraft set to be out with injury for 8 weeks. But don't worry, Newcastle have a secret plan coming out of Germany. By the way, do you know Newcastle's potential new CEO? As per, join us as we discuss the things we are learning during the international break.
Let's go.
Let's start with the news from international football. So in a thrilling Nations League group match, Italy secured a 1-0 victory over Belgium, with Newcastle's Sandro Tonali named man of the match for his outstanding performance. Tonali played the full game and scored the winning goal, showcasing his importance to the national team. Having a 7.5 match rating, 95 minutes played, 47 total touches, 32 out of 36 passes completed, meaning an 89% passing accuracy, 4 out of 5 duels won, meaning an 80% success rate, 4 recoveries, 1 chance created and 1 match-winning goal. As Italy now sits at the top of their Nations League group, needing just to avoid defeat against France at home today to guarantee their position. With 13 points from 5 matches, they lead France by 3 points. Italy's coach, Luciano Spalletti, was effusive in his praise for Tonali, highlighting the midfielder's contribution since returning from suspension in August. Spalletti noted, "Davide Fratesi and Sandro Tonali seem more like runners, more like wild horses for open spaces. We have an incredibly strong midfield in terms of quality and the ability to sense where they need to position themselves."
Sandro, un gol pesante che vale la qualificazione, il tuo primo in nazionale.
È bello perché arriva con la qualificazione, sappiamo che non è ancora completato il nostro lavoro, abbiamo un ultimo step da fare domenica a San Siro, quindi siamo felici perché vinciamo, siamo felici perché ci divertiamo e quindi queste sono veramente le cose importanti che abbiamo ritrovato.
Che valore ha per te questo gol?
Ma è importante, lo aspettavo da 20 partite, quindi un po' particolare perché abbiamo vissuto anche un po' in sofferenza alla fine, però è un'emozione, un momento che ricorderò sicuramente, il primo in assoluto, quindi porterò dentro di me per sempre e chissà di replicare presto.
Despite Sandro Tonali scoring his first ever goal for Italy in his 20th cap, it was interesting to note that Tonali has been thriving in a slightly more advanced role on the left side of a midfield three. He has excelled in this position during all 5 matches since his ban, in which the team won 4 games and drew only 1, with Tonali delivering masterclass performances. This left-sided positioning strength mirrors his recent performance for Newcastle, where he created chances in that role, leading to 2 goals after coming on for Joe Willock last weekend. While it appears that Newcastle may have found the perfect role for Tonali, the challenge lies in the fact that this position as compared to the right centre midfield role is already competitive, with both Joelinton and Willock frequently occupying similar roles. As Newcastle looks to maximise Tonali's potential, it will be interesting to see how they navigate this depth in the left central midfield. But tell me, what are your thoughts on how Newcastle can best utilise Tonali while balancing the strengths of their current midfielders? Then, in a convincing 3-0 victory over Greece, Newcastle United goalkeeper Odysseas Vlachodimos stood out as the best player for the Greek side, making several impressive saves. Unfortunately for him, a deflected shot from Jude Bellingham hit the post and rebounded off Vlachodimos into the net, marking an unfortunate end to an otherwise solid performance, having 3 saves, 2 inside the box, 2 punches, 40 touches, 30 out of 33 accurate passes, 3 out of 6 accurate long balls and 2 clearances. While despite 8 players withdrawing from the England squad, leading to the call-up of Tino Livramento, the Newcastle defender remained an unused substitute. However, There were encouraging signs for Newcastle fans as Anthony Gordon made a lively return, playing 66 minutes on the left after shaking off a hip issue. Another highlight was Lewis Hall, who made his England debut, coming on for Ezri Konsa at halftime. With a 6.8 match rating, his presence significantly improved the team's balance, helping England maintain a clean sheet while showcasing his defensive skills. Hall played a crucial role in the build-up to England's second goal, playing 49 minutes while having 39 touches, 22 out of 26 passes completed, 3 recoveries, 3 clearances and 2 duels won. Hall's journey with the England national teams has been remarkable, as he has now played at every level from under 15 to the senior team. After the match, he expressed his excitement on Instagram, stating, "What dreams are made of." Speaking to The Independent, Hall admitted he was surprised to be called upon, saying he hadn't expected to replace Konsa in the second half.
So we was warming up like you do at half-time with all the subs, and obviously I've seen what happened to Ezri in the first half, and they just said for all the defenders just to keep warm and stuff. And yeah, I'll be honest, I wasn't really expecting to come on just because of the position that Ezri plays. I think it was Chris Jones who told me, and I couldn't quite believe him at first, and luckily I had another 10 minutes as well then to get myself ready and prepared to come on. But yeah, amazing feeling. I don't think it's fully sunk in yet really, but I'm sure I'll lie down tonight and realise what's happened tonight. And yeah, I did feel a bit nervous before coming on, but I think when you're out there and you sort of get your first pass away and you're in the game, you just treat it as any other game really. And yeah, there's so many talented players around me that I knew anytime I get the ball that there's always going to be options, and there's so much quality in the team. So it's amazing to play with them players as well.
His performance also caught the attention of Newcastle legend Alan Shearer, who praised Hall on the Rest is Football podcast. Shearer noted the challenges Hall faced when he first arrived at Newcastle, but highlighted his growth into a regular starter this season, stating, "There is not exactly a load of players around at left back, so when he was given his opportunity and came on in the second half, I thought he did really, really well. He looked comfortable, played a small part in the Bellingham goal with the way they played out from the back. Good night for him as well." It wasn't all plain sailing when he first came to Newcastle. He has had to be patient, but slowly but surely he has found himself a regular this season, and there has been a massive improvement. He deserved his chance. The debut also broke history, as at 20 years and 67 days old, Hall has become the youngest Magpies player to represent England in the 21st century. But more incredibly, he is the youngest Newcastle star to pull on the England jersey in a competitive match in 120 years. Not since club legend Jock Rutherford in 1904 has there been a younger player to feature for the Three Lions. However, as Shearer pointed out, there is limited competition for the left-back position in the England squad, making this an opportune moment for Hall to establish himself. His solid 45-minute performance certainly bolstered his chances moving forward. Fans are excited for Hall's future, and his impactful debut made watching the Nations League more enjoyable, despite the overall sentiment that the tournament itself leaves much to be desired. Then another positive note for Newcastle United fans came as Lewis Miley made his England under-21 debut in a match against Spain, playing the final 22 minutes. Though the game ended in a 0-0 draw, it marked a significant milestone for Miley, who is returning from injury. This achievement adds to the excitement for the Miley family, as younger brother Mason has also received good news. Newcastle has offered him a scholarship. The talented prospect has made a name for himself this season as a key player for Newcastle's under-18 side, earning this recognition from the club. Then, across the Atlantic, captain Bruno Guimaraes played a crucial role for Brazil in their 1-1 draw against Venezuela in a South American World Cup qualifier. Bruno Guimaraes anchored the midfield for 82 minutes, helping Brazil maintain third place in the qualifying table. Despite a frustrating result, the team remains in a strong position. Although they missed out on the chance to overtake Colombia in the match, Brazil dominated the first half, with Bruno Guimaraes at the heart of their best plays, having 37 out of 46 accurate passes, meaning an 80% passing accuracy, 1 chance created, 1 shot, 55 touches, 7 passes into the final third, 1 accurate long balls, 3 recoveries and 2 ground duels won. Unfortunately, the attacking players struggled to convert opportunities, including a missed penalty, which ultimately cost the team a win. Meanwhile, Miguel Almiron, with a 6.9 match rating, had a night to remember as he started for Paraguay in their World Cup qualifier against Argentina. leading his team to a stunning 2-1 victory. Almiron played the full 90 minutes and was instrumental in Paraguay's performance, which significantly boosts their chances for qualification. Having one chance created, 2 shots, 34 touches, 2 in the opposition box, 100% successful dribbles, 1 pass into the final third, 1 accurate cross, 1 accurate long ball, 4 corners taken, 100% tackles won, 1 clearance, 8 recoveries, 5 duels won, and 3 fouls won. Interestingly, in a recent development, River Plate may be looking to sign Newcastle United winger Miguel Almiron during the upcoming January transfer window, according to reports from Argentina. With Almiron having limited playing time this season, only 103 minutes across 5 Premier League matches, there's speculation about his future at Newcastle. The Paraguayan international is reportedly open to leaving the club to secure more playing time and maintain his position in the national team. Argentine outlet TyC Sports indicates that River Plate is not ruling out the possibility of bringing Almiron on board, especially after qualifying for next summer's Club World Cup, where his addition could enhance their squad. Almiron has previously expressed admiration for River Plate, which could make a move more appealing. Journalist Renzo Pantic noted that River is probing in a formal and concrete manner the contractual conditions of Miguel Almiron. He's a River fan. He has a tattoo on his back, and he is currently playing very few minutes in the Premier League, he said. Despite interest from River Plate, Almiron still has over 18 months remaining on his contract with Newcastle. Reports suggest that securing his services will not be cheap, with Newcastle likely to demand around €18 million for the winger. As the January transfer window approaches, Newcastle fans will be watching closely to see how this situation develops, and whether Almiron's future lies in Argentina or continues at St James's Park. Then, in Sweden's 2-1 victory over Slovakia, Martin Dubravka, despite conceding 2 goals, was solid, achieving a 7.3 match rating, 6 saves, 4 inside the box, 1 out of 1 successful runs out, 1 high claim, 51 touches, 18 out of 38 accurate passes, 7 out of 27 accurate long balls, and 2 clearances. However, it was Alexander Isak who grabbed the headlines, along with his striking partner Victor Gyökeres, as they assisted each other's goals. In the match, Isak had the most shots on target, the most shots, and the most chances created, earning him the Man of the Match award. With 70 touches, 1 goal, 6 shots with 3 on target, 1 assist, 4 key passes, 4 out of 5 successful dribbles, and a scary 9.6 SofaScore rating. It now means that he has now scored in each of his last 5 appearances for club and country. And Alexander Isak since September for club and country in 11 games actually now has 11 goal or assist contributions. Then Newcastle United are setting their sights on strengthening their defence, particularly with the recent injury to Emil Kraft, highlighting the need for reinforcements. The club's unsuccessful attempts to secure a centre-back during the summer, particularly their pursuit of Mark Guehi, have left them short on options in that position. Currently, Kraft serves as backup to Fabian Schär on the right, while Lloyd Kelly covers for Dan Burn on the left. With Sven Botman and Jamal Lascelles sidelined, the only other senior centre-back available is youngster Alex Murphy. Given this situation, Newcastle is expected to address their defensive needs, likely in 2025, whether in January or the summer. One of the players Newcastle is reportedly considering is Bayer Leverkusen defender Jonathan Tah. His contract is set to expire in 2025, making him available on a free transfer next summer. TBR football insider Graham Bailey has noted that Tah is viewed as one of Europe's top centre-backs, especially after a strong performance at the Euros for Germany. Despite a potential move to Bayern Munich falling through last summer, Tah remains a sought-after talent, attracting interest from several clubs, including Newcastle. Bailey emphasized that while Tah could be a valuable addition, he may not be a long-term solution for Newcastle's defensive woes. If Newcastle opts to wait until the summer, they could secure Tah without a transfer fee, allowing them to allocate funds to other areas of the squad. However, a January move could also be on the table, potentially enabling them to acquire Tah at a reduced price. TBR Football via Give Me Sport has actually recently went further, claiming that Newcastle United, Manchester United and Tottenham have opened talks with Bayer Leverkusen defender Jonathan Tah's representatives about a potential move to the Premier League when his contract expires next summer. Regardless of the timing, Newcastle will face stiff competition for Tah's signature. Many Premier League clubs are closely monitoring his situation, and he has also been linked with prestigious La Liga clubs like Real Madrid and Barcelona. As Newcastle navigates the challenges of the current season, their ability to strengthen the squad, particularly in defense, will be crucial for their ambitions moving forward. Whether through a strategic summer signing or a January acquisition, securing a player of Tah's caliber could significantly bolster their defensive lineup. Then, in another intriguing development, Newcastle United is reportedly considering former Arsenal CEO Vinay Venkateshan as a potential replacement for Darren Eales, who is stepping back from his role due to a diagnosis of chronic blood cancer. According to Craig Hope from the Mail, Venkateshan is seen as a strong candidate for the position. Venkateshan has a close professional relationship with Newcastle's chief commercial officer, Peter Silverstone, stemming from their 7 years of collaboration at Arsenal. This connection could facilitate a smooth transition should Venkateshan be appointed. Having recently departed from Arsenal, Venkateshan is eager to embark on a new project. His tenure at Arsenal included significant achievements in women's football and the negotiation of commercial deals, boasting a remarkable total of £2 billion in signed agreements throughout his career. Additionally, as a qualified management accountant, he brings valuable expertise in navigating profit and sustainability regulations, an increasingly important area in football management. Newcastle United presents an exciting opportunity for any ambitious director, particularly as the club is undergoing a transformative period. With the right leadership, there is tremendous potential for growth and success, especially if the club can stabilize its finances. As Newcastle continues to seek a new CEO, Venkateshan's background and connections make him a compelling candidate to help steer the club towards its ambitious future. But would you want Venkateshan at Newcastle United? Then, in a concerning update, Newcastle United midfielder Jonathan has faced a distressing situation as his home was broken into for the second time in less than a year. Although Jonathan was not at home during the latest incident, a security alert on his phone enabled him to contact the police, who arrived only to find that the burglars had already fled. In response to this traumatic experience, Jonathan took to Instagram to share his feelings and issue a heartfelt plea to would-be burglars. He expressed his frustration and concern for his family's safety, stating, "Our home was broken into again. To anyone considering doing this, please know that there is nothing valuable here. What we care about most is our family's safety and our kids growing up without fear. We hope for a community where our children and everyone's children feel safe. We ask that our home be respected as a safe space for our family. We simply want to live in peace." Then, in some massive exciting news, if you would like to know why Newcastle United is about to get scarier, click the video link on screen now.